What's up, everybody? Today I am here to talk about What If series. I'm probably not going to be reviewing every single episode, but I can have a pretty good idea of how the show is going to go by the first episode. And if you guys really want, I could just give my overall thoughts at the very end when I've watched all of them. But let me know if you want me to do every single episode, I can do that as well. But if you don't know anything about What If, well, it's based on the comic books. It's actually really fun. They're just playing with the idea. What if a superhero did this instead of that? What if, it's just, I think it's very relatable because I don't know about you, but I'm always thinking, what if I hadn't gone? What if I went that way instead of that way? I think it's something that it's fun to play with this idea. But let's talk about the very first episode. I will be discussing spoilers here, so if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, just be aware that I will discuss spoilers. So the first episode, what if Agent Carter was the first Avenger? Now we know the first Avenger was Steve Rogers, and on this particular episode, Agent Carter takes the serum instead of Steve Rogers. And it's kind of sad to see Steve being put to the side. But like I said, this is a show that is just playing with the idea of what if. And on its own, I don't think it would have been a problem to have Agent Carter be the first Avenger. But I felt that they did something really weird here, which is they basically took her face and put on Captain America's body. And I know that Steve Rogers, he became very buff when he took the serum, but the latest serum actually is not doing that to people, right? Did you notice that? It's only the first one, which is fine. But I think that even though I'm okay with her being a little buffer when you take that serum, I don't think they should have made her that masculine. I just don't understand. I didn't really like it, and to me it was very distracting because it was basically they just took her face and put on Captain America's body. I mean, she's a female. There is no problem with her being a little more feminine. No, it does not have to look like a man like that. That was very distracting to me, That's why I really like the Amazons from DC, because, they're warriors, they're badass, and they're not portrayed like that. At least that's the kind of idea that I have. That's why I really love Wonder Woman. I think she's really awesome. She's feminine, but we don't need to have her look like a man. She could even had that suit, but I don't think I don't know. That was very distracting to me. Overall, like I said, if this was on its own, I'd have no problem. We're just playing with the idea, what if she took it instead of him? And she's a really strong Captain America. I mean, she's not Captain America, she's British. So even the flag, right? It was not the American flag. So perhaps she's going to be Captain Britain. I'm not sure what are they going to do that, but it's just the first episode. The animation. I thought the animation was just okay. It was not like something I really enjoyed and was like, whoa, I thought the He-Man animation was better, even though I didn't like the story there. But I wasn't very impressed with the animation, but I did like the voice work. I think the voice work was really good. Steve Rogers was not the same voice. So I'm pretty sure Chris Evans did not dub him because it was just not him. So no problem with the voice acting, any of that. My biggest problem was just the fact that, well, she looked very masculine and it was definitely done to prove a point, For instance, throughout the whole show, she's just facing a lot of these really bad men that just think she can't be a soldier, which doesn't make any sense. I mean, if she took the serum, of course she would be a strong soldier. You don't even need to have her huge like that. It was just so distracting. She could have been a little cuter. Why not? I don't understand the notion that in order for you to be strong or to be a warrior, you need to look like a man. Of course, that has to do with body mass. That's why physically men are stronger. Mostly, you guys, how can I say? How can I explain myself? I just think that if she took the serum and she looked a little more like, let's say, Wonder Woman, I'll be more appreciative of the episode. I just don't like that they buff her up to the point where she actually looks like a man, even though, I don't know, I was just very distracting, and I was like, I wish they hadn't done that. And I saw a lot of memes, and they were hilarious. A lot of people were talking about it as well, and I had to agree. I didn't think it was the best. she's also facing, like I said, a lot of like bad men around her. They don't really trust her, but she's amazing. She does all these awesome things. And I mean, on the idea itself, it's totally fine. They're just playing with a what if she was the first Avenger. I don't have a problem with it, but I did not like the fact that they buff her up to look like a man, you know, even though they're just trying to say, well, all men here are bad apart from Steve Rogers. He's good. But he's very weak looking, you know, it was sad to see that. But yeah, I wasn't too excited about this show, I gotta be honest. We have to see what's happening next. I just hope this is not just this, the stuff that Marvel is just being like, oh, we hate all men, that's just the female strong, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It's just, I just hope that they choose balance instead of stuff like this, because I heard a lot of people were mad at Loki as well because they brought in the female Loki. I thought the whole Loki was so weird, that show. That's why I didn't even review it. I was like, there's certain things I liked, but it was just, it's just, I'm not sure if Marvel is going to go back to what it was, you know what I mean? After we were done with phase one, you know, with the whole, is it called phase one? I'm always messing this up. But anyways, the first 10 years, I think we were the best. We had great films. But going forward, I don't know if these things are going to be any good. I'm actually excited for Thor Love and Thunder because I love Chris Hemsworth. Oh, Vivian, come on. I just hope that they just don't go on this route. Is the female strong equals men need to be destroyed, and they just have to be, you know, give me my heroes. I like watching strong men too, you know. I have no problem with the strong female. We could have both. We don't need to make the man super weak and unattractive in order for the female to shine, you know. Man was never worried about that when they were creating films. So why do now whoever is making this, they have to be worried, oh, the men needs to look weak so the women can shine? I just think it is the wrong formula, and I believe this is just not good. So yes, definitely wasn't a big fan. I'll check it out. I can review the episodes if you guys want. Drop your comments down below, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just probably just give my overall thoughts towards the very end. But no, it was not a show that I really enjoyed. But that's it. That is my review. Drop your comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.